This is the demonstration video of the mobile app for the recipe nutrition calculator based on the food composition tables. Now, currently we're on a web view just to make sure that this demonstration avoids bugs with the downloaded application because there are issues with compiling and downloading the actual application. But rest assured that this mobile app supposedly functions the same way. We are introduced with a login page. What we can do is we could register an email, so it could be any email that you want. For now, I'm just going to put an example email over here, for example, one at, let's say, gmail.com. And I'm going to put a sample password, 78. So I'm just going to show it over here. And what I'm going to do is press login. And you would notice that it says your user doesn't exist. This is because this Gmail isn't registered into the database of this application. So what I'm going to do is press register. And now that logs me into the application. Now over here in the recipe list, it is currently empty because I have not made any recipes with this account. So what I can do is press this add button over here and I can insert a new recipe. Let's say we want to make spaghetti, for example. And then I press add recipe. And after that gets added in, spaghetti will appear right over here in the list. Now what I could do is I could change the name. So I could say like carbonara, for example, and then say added carbonara, and it will change the name to carbonara. Now if I press the recipe over here, it will put me into the ingredients tab or the recipe page itself, where we could add ingredients and we could calculate its nutrition. The chart is blank and the data is all in zero, as well as the micronutrients. I already added that. What we could do is press the add button and we are introduced with a search bar. So carbonara has pasta, so I can search pasta and press search. And it will bring back a list of pasta that's in the food composition table. Now I can choose any of these. I want to choose the spaghetti noodles for carbonara. You can do that. And I can press add. And it will say below over here that I added pasta spaghetti boiled. Now when I exit, it will fill up all the numbers over here and the ingredient will appear here in the ingredients list or the ingredients tab. I can also look at the chart to see the distribution. It's still in macronutrients because there's not enough space for the micronutrients, but it can be added in later updates. So what we can do next is we could press the ingredient over here, and here it loads up, and it will show the nutrients of that specific ingredient. So here are the macronutrients, and here are the micronutrients, which is everything else basically, as the vitamins and the minerals and all that. What we could do is we could change the amount of grams over here at the top. Let's say let's turn that into 68. It will take a bit of time, but it'll say that it calculated over here and the numbers will have changed. So we can look at the micronutrients over here. It also changed as well. And I can exit it and it's changed basically over here as well, including the chart. If I add another ingredient, let's say pork, and then I search, it's going to show me a list of all the pork items in the food composition table and I can just choose which one. I'm going to put pork belly fried just as an example. And over here it says added pork belly fried, and then you can see that it changed or it moved the chart over here. And then it appeared over here. What we could do next to just check and make sure that this works, okay, just to check over here, there's the micronutrients. What we could do next is to delete one of the food items in the food recipe. And then it will change, it will say it's deleted, and it'll take out that ingredient from the ingredient list. So that's pretty much how it works. We can go back to the original recipe list. We can just add more, get spaghetti again, for example. And you can go into that recipe and edit the ingredients of that recipe as well. There are other things over here in this drawer. You can see that you're logged in as the email that you logged in as. You can press the log out, but you can also check the food composition tables. If you click over here, it will redirect you to a page where it shows all of the items in the food composition table. And when you press one of them, it will show their nutrients, both macronutrients and micronutrients, so on and so forth. and you can keep going. It has all 1,500 items. And we can go back, see our ingredients, and when we're all done, we can just log out and we go back here in this login page where you can just log in again, example1@gmail.com, and then I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and log in. Hit wrong one, and then I log in, and then it shows the recipes that I made using this account. So we can check over here again. It's over here. That is all for this demonstration. If you want to download the application, you can just go to the Google Drive link and download the APK so you can download it and test it yourself. Okay, that is all. Thank you.